Yo guys, what is going on? It's like fucking 2 a.m. right now. I couldn't fall asleep, like for shit. And this video will be one of the 3 or 4 times so far I've been caught with some weed. And this time, for the first time I got caught, I cringed really, really fucking hard. This time, I swear, it was... So, my family, they're like fucking stoning for days, like days, boy. And not even fucking joking, it was absolutely terrible. So, my family was going to like a Korean restaurant or something, like one of those fancy ass restaurants where they cook the food like right in front of you and then they give it to you. And I'm not really much for Korean. I'm down. I like Japanese food. I don't like Chinese. I don't like Korean, but I'm down with Japanese food. And I was home alone, and I felt like a badass. And I was like, I'd already keep in mind, I was a bit of a selfish fucking bastard right there. I had already had weed in my room where I am right now. But also keep in mind it was shitty ass weed, and I didn't like it, and I wanted better. And I'm in my aunt and uncle's room, because I know that they got the weed. They got that fucking loud. They got that dank shit, man. I'm just sitting in here, fucking chilling and shit, you know. And I see their jar. Not really it's a jar. And it's got a bunch of fucking weed in it. Now, right then I should have just bailed, because I know, knowing them, they probably, like, weigh their shit, you know. But I should have just bailed. It was a horrible, horrible decision to do this. And the jar, my aunt acknowledged this later on when I got caught. The jar is hard as fuck to open, like, and this is extremely important for the story. Hard as fuck to open. After 10 minutes of fucking trying, I opened it. In the wrong direction. I fucking made it, like, I don't have a fucking stand for this, but, because it's just my fucking phone, but imagine, I'm trying to open the jar, right, like, for 10 minutes, and eventually I'm just, like, pulling, because it's not like going to, like, a fucking mason jar, it's like a weed jar, to, like, keep the smell in, so it's gotta be, like, sealed and shit, and I'm like, poof, in just slow motion, I could see it just rained across the room, and I'm like, my heart dropped. My heart dropped so low, I got a new fucking pair of slippers. They didn't last too long. Turns out hearts rot really quickly, but besides the point. I tried cleaning it up. I even tried that, like, trick where you, like, put a clean sock over the vacuum cleaner. Don't fucking do that, guys. It doesn't work for shit, and it just gets a bunch of fucking dog hair up in your weed, and it's not even worth smoking anymore. I got as much of it as I could back in the jar, but it was still everywhere. I couldn't do anything about it. Hashtag RIP. But, and then, like, I'm sitting in the living room watching some fucking TV. Got that American father, American dad going, right? And then they get home. And they're all like, yo, what's up, Coleman? You being good? Yeah, being good. And the way my house is set up, I have my aunt and uncle, then my cousin, and then me. And they go into their room, and my heart just kicked them slippers off into the trash. They were worthless. And then my uncle comes back out. So why were you in my room? And fucking heart dropped to hell. I'm so fucking scared at this point. And I tried playing it cool, tried like, I wasn't in your room. I don't know what you're talking about. Someone was obviously in my room. Really? Yeah, there's fucking weed everywhere. It was so noticeable. I knew that they would know, and it was bad. And eventually, blah blah blah, all this shit goes down. Me trying to blame it on the people. Oh, I don't really know what happened. Are you sure it wasn't this person? Are you sure it wasn't this person? I'm fucking sure, and I know it was you. So you might as well just tell the truth. I'm like, and yeah, I got off so easily. I haven't gotten in trouble for weed so far. Like, I've gotten caught with weed 3 times. One of which, save this for another fucking video, but it was pretty bad still. It wasn't that bad, but all 3 times have been like within this month. But yeah, like I've never really gotten any punishments. Like legit, I felt so lucky. I felt like a spoiled little bitch for this. The punishment I got was I got sent to my room for the fucking night. I wasted I not only was I in the room, which was I'm not supposed to be in the room, I'm not supposed to touch their shit, not supposed to fucking make it rain in the room with the weed. 3 things I'm not supposed to be doing. And I'm in the room, I pop the weed, I make it rain with the weed, and I get like that was probably like $40 worth of weed, just dug into the carpet, and I got sent to my room for it. So that's it for this video, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Dope as fuck. Hashtag rip AWOL in the chat. And yeah, peace.